from Cleveland's most accurate weather team. This is 19 First Alert Plus, sponsored by the man that makes them pay, Tim Misney.
And good morning, I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News. Let's take a live look outside into downtown Cleveland as people finish up their morning commute. 30 chilly degrees in downtown, and it's going to remain that way. Our crazy spring is going to continue for a while yet. We're going to welcome in 19 First Alert meteorologist Erica Page. Erica, we look at snow up north, but you're telling me that we might be done with our snow for the time being.
Yeah, at least for today, other than potentially a couple of those flurries, we really just don't have a lot of energy left to kind of keep this snow opportunity going, at least a considerable one. You can see this big area of low pressure that basically sits up to the north. This is the driving factor for our weather pattern the next couple of days. It's the reason we're staying colder, but it's also what's kind of helped to generate a little bit more lift to get us a little bit more of that lake-enhanced snow. So if I zoom this in just a little bit to give you an idea of what's going on, yeah, we've got a couple heavier batches, and you can certainly see that moving just east of Detroit, but this is mainly going to head east of Erie in towards Buffalo. So other than just a couple of lingering flurries on the tail end of this system, we really shouldn't have too many more issues, at least today, in terms of additional snow chances. Now, we will still have this energy sticking around. That could lead us to a couple snow flurries as we go through the day tomorrow. Real quickly, I'll kind of just jump you through that part of the forecast, and we'll fast forward through today because honestly, there's not a lot that's going to happen between now and pretty much this time tomorrow. But you'll notice there's still a little bit of energy, a little bit of cold air left. We could get certainly some bursts of lake effect snow about this time tomorrow, headed through about midday. So keep that in mind for that morning commute tomorrow. But I mean, temperatures are going to be above freezing. So in terms of accumulation, we really shouldn't see a whole lot of accumulation. Potentially, you get a little bit of a light dusting east where the terrain gets a little bit higher. That temperature cools off just by a couple of degrees. But other than just the fact that you get a heavy burst of snow, it reduces your visibility a little bit. We really shouldn't run into too many issues for that morning commute come tomorrow. But it is going to be windy. The wind, unfortunately for us, it's not going to be going anywhere today or tomorrow. So that will help to kind of give you some of that blowing snow and that reduction in visibility should we get a more persistent band of lake effect basically to set up.
Erica, we're going to take that 15-second pause and look at the rest of the chilly week ahead.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
The good news, Erica, we don't see any alert days. While it's going to stay a little chilly, or probably what we should be this time of year, no alert days on the forecast.
Yeah, and that's good news for us. I mean, this pattern, while active, it is on the cooler side of active, but not quite cold enough to where we're talking about these overly monstrous snowfall totals by any means. I mean, this is just a little bit of light lake effect here and there. Again, a couple flurries today, couple flurries tomorrow morning, potentially still lingering into early Thursday. These systems always seem to last just a little bit longer than you want them to. So that will keep the cloud cover around. It at least keeps the mention of a few flurries around through early Thursday. But other than that, we kind of start to make a transition to some slightly warmer temperatures. Now, we are still well below average for this time of the year. Basically, as we approach Saturday, our average high should be about 50 degrees. So mid and upper 40s, we're close to that point on Friday. It's coming with another big system that's going to bring us some widespread rain opportunities, but really solidifying basically just those colder temperatures Saturday into Sunday before any appreciable warm up by the time we look ahead towards early this next week. That may bring us a couple more days that we'll have back into the 50s. But I do want to remind folks it is Severe Weather Awareness Week. So that is one thing we're going to be talking about coming up in First Alert Focus tonight. Tomorrow is the statewide tornado drill. So at 9:50 in the morning, you may hear some of those alerts going off. I believe they do also activate the sirens just to kind of test things out. Basically, it's your way of just knowing what to do when severe weather is threatening your area, what you do when a warning is issued, things like that. So we're going to break that down throughout the rest of the week on First Alert Focus. I'm going to have a couple of different segments that'll air throughout the week. But again, that's not something that we're going to be dealing with at all by any means severe weather-wise this week. Again, it's going to be a pretty chilly day. You'll see that hour-by-hour forecast for today. No threat of severe weather there. It's just going to be a cold, windier day for us.
And after last Thursday, we know how important it is to be prepared for severe weather anytime anytime, any place. 19 First Alert meteorologist Erica Page, thank you very much for the check-in. All right, take care. Just a chance to look at our weather picture, set you up for the rest of the week. Going to be a little chilly, a little chillier than it should be this time of year, but that's just par for the course in Northeast Ohio. If we have any other breaking news, it'll be right here on our digital platforms. Otherwise, we'll see you on our 11 o'clock news on CW43 and our noon news on Channel 19. I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News. Have a great day.
19 News is everywhere. Download our CTV apps and follow us on social media at Cleveland 19 News.